objective 2 of more on expressions, equations, and inequalities. Doing some practice here. So we have an inequality 4x minus 1 is less than 11. We need to get x by itself. So the first thing we're going to do is add 1 because that's a negative 1. We do the opposite. What we do to one side, we do to the other side. 4x is less than 12. Then to get rid of the 4, this is multiplication, so we divide. What you do to one side, you do to the other side, and x is less than 3. So let's check that. X is less than 3. Good, let's try another one. All right, we have to solve again. 4x plus 11 is less than 21. Get x by itself, we need to get rid of this 11. It's a positive, so we subtract. We do the opposite. What you do to one side, you do to the other side. Notice these are both negative, so they are like. So we're going to add and keep the original sign. That becomes a negative 32. Divide by 4, divide by 4. X is less than negative 8. Since it's just less than, it's going to be an open circle. And we want numbers smaller than negative 8. So where numbers are smaller than negative 8 is to the left. So we need an open circle with the arrow to the left, which is C. Good. Next link, we have some story problems we need to solve. We have to write the inequality and then solve it. So 3 times a number, remember times means to multiply. So we're doing 3 times a number is subtracted from. So that means it's being taken away from 18. So we actually start with 18 and then subtract 3x. So let me write that a little bit better. 18 minus 3x is less than, this is the less than symbol, negative 90. So negative 90 over on the right. So let's plug in that inequality. 18 minus 3x is less than negative 90. Good, then we need to solve that. So we need to get rid of that 18 first. Remember, that's not a negative 18. This negative is with a 3. This is a positive 18. So we do the opposite, which is subtract. That goes away. What you do to one side, you do to the other side. So negative 3x is less than. Now notice these are like, they're both negative. So we add, keep the original sign. So that's going to be negative 108. And then we're going to divide by negative 3. Divide by negative 3. Since we divided by a negative, our inequality has to flip. And that's going to be 36. And 2 negatives make a positive, so it's a positive 36. So we have x is greater than 36. Good. All right, so the key to this problem again is using those keywords, finding those keywords to write your equation and your inequality. Okay, you downloaded a video game to put on your computer. You have a 60-minute free trial of the game. It takes 5 minutes to set the game up and 7 minutes to play each level. You want to find out how many levels you can play for free. Let L represent the number of levels. Write an inequality to determine the number of levels you can play in 60 minutes. Okay, so our total from the context of the problem is 60 minutes. Could we go over 60 minutes? No, but we could go under 60 minutes or exactly 60 minutes. So however much we play over here has to be less than or equal to 60. We cannot go over our 60-minute free trial. Okay, it takes 5 minutes to set it up. We're only going to do that once. That's part of our total. And then 7 for each level, 7 minutes for each level. So however many levels we play, we're going to multiply that by 7, add 5. That's going to be our total time playing the game. Has to be less than or equal to 60. So that's our inequality. We do 7L plus 5 is going to be less than or equal to 60. All right, now we need to solve that to figure out how many levels we can actually play. So first thing we need to do is get rid of that 5. We have to do the opposite, subtract 5. What you do to one side, you do to the other side. So 55 is greater than or equal to 7L. And then we divide by 7. The levels we get, let's see, it's less than or equal to. So 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 8 is 56. So it's going to be really close to 8, maybe 7.8, something like that. But it says find the maximum whole number of levels you can play. So it's not quite 8 because 7 times 8 is 56, and we can only go to 55. So we have to round all the way down to the next whole number. So the most levels we could play is 7. Even though it's close to 8, we can't play 8 levels. We can only play 7. Okay, so again, using those keywords to write the inequality and then solving it. All right, that's it. Good work. Good luck on your practice.